How we doing, everybody? Apologies for being 20 minutes late. Eh, I was speaking to a friend, then I got a wee phone call there. But how is everybody? I hope you're all well. Let me see who's on. Who's on? Right, Squirrel, big up, darling. There's our Gandhi. It's good to see you, Gandhi, my pal. There's my brother. How we doing? Hamilton Sandburgers. Scottish and proud. Big to see you again, my friend. Thank you. I hope you are all well, guys. I hope everything is tip top. Wow. Oh. Anyway, I've no long finished my work, so I'm going to stick a link out in a couple of minutes, guys. But mate, there's a lot of shit that I've been kind of wanting to let people. How we doing, Jumbo, my pal? It's good to see you, mate. It was just to try and get a wee bit of discourse for everybody, you know what I mean, and talk about shit. Toddy, my pal, good to see you. There's a lot of shit happening now, man. I don't know if any's watched that, see that shit with that 23andMe, that American firm who's selling the data. Well, selling the company, but everybody's data, everybody's like DNA, biome, and all that, man. They're basically selling it to go with the company, man. So basically, they're all these. It's a pharmaceutical company that's coming to buy it, and they're going to own something like 20 million people's DNA and biographs and whatnot. Listen, this is fucked up shit, man. But obviously, I was looking at the Trump shit and all the day and seen how this ceasefire and how this goes and that, man. It's a very, 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 very thin bit of paper holding all that together, in my opinion. How we doing, GC, my pals? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you, bro. I don't know, man. I just think Trump's been led down a line. He's been led down a garden path regarding this Israel shit. I think Israel's going to shit out a tap of him, and they're to fold their own narrative again. But aye, exactly, Squirrel, 100%, man. It's fucked up, man. I was watching him. The guy that what's his name, Selfridge or something like that. His name is. I watched him on Congress. I watched something at my break a day and watched him on Congress, and even looks like a sleazy bastard, man. Even looks like a right fucking sleazy dog. Right, I'll stick this link out, guys. Chemical, bro. Good to see you, pal. You're going to be a good boy tonight, Chemical. I mean, we can talk about anything else, like, you know. Yeah, 100%, mate. But I'm seeing what he's doing, Jumbo, bro. I'm seeing his manoeuvres. I'm seeing what he's doing, my pal. You know what I mean? Squirrel. Good to see you, darling.
Alright, mate. How you doing?
Not bad, hen. Not bad. I had a phone call there. Listen, everybody, I apologise for being late. It's becoming a fucking new thing these days. Me being late and fucking dodging fucking lives.
It's not a thing we call fashionably late, though, Wishy, man.
Yeah. Oh, there's the Frost Star. How we doing, Frosty, bro? Good to see you.
Yeah. Rusty and
that full situation with that, by the way, that 23andMe, somebody else has went live, I think. Aye, that's some fucking carry on that. I'm glad to see like fucking that and that Hang Me Talk Ancestry.com and that.
Yeah, man.
I refused to date. I done it in a no bother Scottish and proud, my pal. Aye. I what was I saying there? I've lost
With
the
the
place there.
ancestry.
Aye, see that
Ancestry.com.
ancestry.com. I had done something right. That was my how I was going to get around about like trying to find out my roots and whatnot else, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Sammy. And I ended up getting down the route of another one, right? And this one that I went down, there wasn't a lot. He didn't need to give them as much info, right?
Yeah.
So they said that they used the actual like the seal it back in like the Hangway times they started taking like the public records and all the rest of it. They
Yeah.
actually used the kind of system that fade back to just after the Black Death mined in London. Well,
Yeah.
what they started doing is they started Hangway and Hang's different, you know, like better systems and that, and it's all they computerized it back in the 80s. Well, they use that, right, and it's a lot more accurate and quicker. So I used that one, and I was able to find out fucking. I couldn't believe it, mate. I was able to find out my family's lineage right back to fucking William Wallace and shit, man. You know what I
Pretty
mean? It
cool.
was unreal.
I've got various information about like my granddad's family, and I was wanting to use that to get more of a like we've got the whole German side of our family. I'd like to try and look into it as well. But when they started asking too much and then wanted money, I was like, nah, you're cool, man. I'll live my life not knowing.
Well, I know what I found out was that I've got. Obviously, they find out the definition of your name. You know, like back in the days, you were called after the trade that you done or
Yeah,
the practice. You know what I mean? If you were a baker, that was your second name, Baker. If you were
yeah.
if you were a sort, you know, it was all this. How we doing, Gavlar? And well,
Hey, God.
money. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I was actually going to dox myself there, mate. That's how fucking stupid I'm feeling tonight, man. Right, but my name kind of derives from a French word, right? And it was brought into like my second name, and then it goes to like Wales, and then if it's no Wales, it's Irish, and it goes from Irish back to Scottish. But I've got my family, we've all got their Viking DNA and all that in it, mate. And they say that's where it comes from, that period in time was when the Vikings ruled Ireland.
Yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
Aye, mate. Oh, it was fucking unreal. It was unreal. So, what have you been up to, Hen?
Not a lot, mate. No, not a lot.
Not much. You working today, Darmer?
Was I? Oh, hold on, I've got somebody at my door. I'll be back in a second.
No problem, darling. No problem. Gav is the Terminator, guys. He fucking is the Terminator. Sorry. We should actually call him the Sperminator. Yeah, big up, Gav. Couple of weeks, Gav, mate, and we'll be through to see you. Couple of weeks, mate. We'll be fucking up to take your pool crown off you again. That's no problem to fucking meet. Anybody wants to jump up and have a fucking laugh. Aye, that's right, Howler. 100%, mate. You're right there, pal. 100%, Howler. Aye. So I hope all your week's been good, guys, man. I think I'm getting a fucking welder's flash here, man, my eyes are starting to sting a bit, man, with the brightness of this laptop here. And they're starting to go cloudy. That's how I'm fucking losing concentration. So, I see another week and another YouTube week. There's another batch of madness happening. I see somebody's been at they're getting the mushroom tip out again. Daft cunt. So he is, man. Alright, but that should be listen, see me see hear things like this. Fucking some like Jimbo. No, mate, what I had to do work today, I had to wait. There were a party at a bridge, a big strop for a bridge, and one of the welders had forgot, missed a bit of welding on it, so I had to jump up and fucking basically it was on the back of a lorry and I had to go under up and lie down. Hiya, Brady, pal. I had to lie down and fucking weld it, but I couldn't get my helmet on because of the gap, so I had to basically fucking put all this wee tiny screen on my face and try and weld it, man, and it's caught up to me. It's caught up with me, man. I can feel it now. My eyes are fucking stinging. Do you know what it feels like, guys? If I can describe it, if anybody on here's ever welded it before and had a flash, it feels as if somebody has boiled a pot of sand with water and then continuously pouring it into your eyes. That's the best way I can describe it. And you know what it's like when you get sand in your eyes, it nips like fuck. And that's you've got about 7, 8, 9 hours of that, depending on how badly you burnt the lining of your eye. You know, it's fucking sore. But anyway, wee squirrel must be busy now. Aye. Anyway, so there's been a bit of I minded that, Sammy boy. That's no. It's no something that I would put myself back to. The Galvey flu, Sam. I think that's what you mean. It's the Galvey flu. You used the Dali flu, the galvanised flu. When your company gets you to work on galvanised materials. But aye, Jim, you're 100% right, mate. These days, basically, what it would have meant, no, Jim, is I would have to lifted it. No, I mean, lifted the 30 ton.
No, abandoned you, mate. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
No problem, David. What did, darling? I had to lift the full hang back off the back of the lorry and onto the floor, and then it would have probably took me another 2.5 hours by the time you've got to take your time over certain loads and stuff like that, and then you've got to reposition it where the guy wants it, and he's got to have it in a correct way, and you've got to because of these big extendable trailers that like double and treble extendable, there's got to be proper load displacement on them too. Oh fuck me, man, it's a pain in the backside. So that's why I decided to do that. No, but I do agree with you, pal, on that one. And aye, the old gal flu, I don't know if any have ever worked with galvanised materials before, man. But see the fumes that come out, the toxic fumes. You know what I mean? It's unreal. And anyway, who are we talking about swingers about? Oh, excuse me. So, have you all had a good week, guys, so far? I hope you've had a good week. I don't know if anybody else is live, is there? But I started watching this thing, and it's a biblical kind of thing. Aye, that's engineered. That's Hingway. That's oil and gas that he'll be doing, Sam. That's oil and gas that he'll be working with, mate. Definitely. See, there's a thing on. I'm trying to find out where it is it's actually on, but I've been finding some on YouTube. It's called The Chosen, right? And it's like a series thing of like Jesus and how it all came about and all the kind of main talking points of his story, and like the feeding of the 5,000 and Judas Iscariot and all that. I didn't think I would be as interested in it as I was, but I'm fucking hooked. I'm hooked on it because it's so accurate. The television show, this show is so accurate. It's unreal. There's a couple of times where I've had to dig out the Bible, wabba dabba ding dong. There's a couple of times I've actually spoke to my partner and that, and oh wow, you should see this. It's unreal. You need to get a bash. I know a lot of people aren't religious and whatnot else, but it makes you think, But I don't know. I don't know if any's watched Billy Carson, guys. I don't know if any's have maybe subscribed to him or whatever else. But Billy Carson, whatever you think of him, I don't know if he's maybe think he's a bullshitter or he's a con man. You know what I mean? He has been done with stuff like that in the past. He has been done with conning people. But he's into all the Anunnaki kind of thing, and he's into all that kind of stuff, and he tends to do seminars, and he goes to like Egypt and all that with groups of people and takes them all about. And he shows them all at the places. And there was a guy, I can't mind the young guy's name now, that went on and debated him on his thing with the Bible. So it actually made him look stupid, this wee guy. Something, is it Huth? I don't know if his name's Huff. Some Wes Huff, that's it. Wes Huff, right? And he tore him a new arsehole because he basically made himself look as if he was a bullshitter with the things he was saying about other texts and this and that. And this wee guy, Wes Huff, absolutely. This wee guy he's a Christian, but he is a knowledgeable young man. And he made him look like an absolute fucking idiot. He really did. But that Wes Huff went on to Joe Rogan. And he enjoyed... Lamech.
Oh,
Hey. What you saying?
No, what he's talking about. I was
just talking about... I don't know if you've seen that with that Billy Graham.
No.
You know what? No, Billy Graham. Fuck, he was a preacher. That Billy Carson.
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm not really too good in current affairs, mate. Like, on news, I didn't watch terrestrial.
It's...
I refuse terrestrial. Like.
No, I don't watch the news either. No, this is a guy who's fucking... He got done years and years ago, man. He got done for, I don't know if it was fraud or theft or something like that, man. But now he's a multi-millionaire now, man, because how we doing, Monk? Now he's a multi-millionaire because a big following. I think he's a scam artist.
There's a good
person. I think he's a fucking scam artist, mate. And
Gen Z are absolute wooden planks.
Oh, 100%. 100%. They're so easily to control. You know what I mean? They're so easily controlled, Lammy.
They're scared of everything.
Aye.
Like,
It's not that, mate, right? I've got I don't know if I told you, right, but I've got a new apprentice, right? The apprentice
are you grooming a young worker, are you?
that I had, a new one, right? Now, I've never, over the last 3 years, mate, I have never, ever, I thought that it was all just bullshit, mate. See the young guys these days, guys. Wow.
Sick as shit.
Wow. And it's
Aye,
not just the
totally
thickest shit, mate.
ready
Coming up
to be
with-
demanded. There's no man
Aye.
between them. They're all being brought up to be left woke snowflakes.
You
But
know,
then they want
Lammy,
to get hard when they want to drink them. Eh?
see, in the steel game, mate, there's a lot of physical things that you need to do, right? And there's things where you can actually hurt yourself,
Aye,
right?
every
So
minute.
you need to do it repetitively so you get good at it, you know, and
But even at
it's
that,
one-
even when you get great, I wish you can't
Aye.
even take your eye off the ball because you need to be aware of
Can you
everything
fuck?
around you.
right? And this
That's
fucking this laddie said to me the other day there, I don't like doing that. It's a certain action. It's called hard stamping, mate. Basically, it's metal stamps with a letter on it, and you've got to hit it with your hammer as hard as you can to put a number on the steel. So when it goes to site, the steel thing was no.
Oh, I didn't run away anywhere smart that. Just you're welcome as long as you didn't say anything mental.
Who's smacked that?
See, I don't know, just some smart that. But see, the kids, it's what the kids are getting taught.
Aye.
Like,
But
my mate was telling me, right, that they're teaching like primary kids like how to do oral sex. And I'm like, what the hell are they teaching?
mate,
Primary
mate.
school kids.
Oh, I go
Why
tell
even-
Lammy.
I remember when I watched my first porno, right, and I was like 12-year-old, and I couldn't believe my mum and dad done that. Like, I was like sickened, like repulsed. Like, I couldn't look at them in the eye. for-
Clint.
So imagine getting
Well-
told to big up the Clint, big up the Brook. Imagine being told at fucking 8-year-old what your mum and dad were getting up to, making a fucking hellfire.
Lammy, I got a phone call one day, right? This is before I met my partner. I got a phone call one day for the school. The school's like that. We've not had the consent for him, and for my daughter. It's just to see how we doing with her, Mac. It's just to see if you can give us like verbal confirmation. And I said, and what's it about? And she said, well, it's about the teaching of, like certain sexual education and teaching them the ins and outs of LGBT. And I says, stop, hen, don't go any further. I says, I don't give you permission. I don't give anybody permission.
You know what they say to you, mate?
Do not teach my daughter that.
They've got round it though, issue, mate. Sorry to tell you.
Aye,
Because
so
now what they tell you is you're neglecting yourself in education.
well, I went up because my daughter came home a week later. I was doing Chegmeister. I come up a week later, mate, right? And my daughter came home and she said to me, Daddy, how does the drill we wage when they get to a certain age? How did Mummy have me? And I'm like, well, you're trying to explain it in what you would call it in the best terms. You know what I mean?
No, that was
I
the old good old Crane. The Crane story was the one, like.
Aye, so she says, no, it is Miss McGonagall. She told me that man and woman
Start up a GoFundMe
sex.
again, Miss McGonagall, was she like just start up GoFundMe?
And it checks her. Right?
But aye,
So
mate, you're right.
I lost the fucking shit. So next morning, I took her to school. Fucking right in. I said, where's the head teacher? She's not in yet, but she'll not be into 9:30. I said, I'm sitting right fucking here. Sure as fuck, I says, can you get a teacher? Sure as fuck, a teacher came in and that. And I was like, I've already called yous and told yous, do not, I repeat, not to teach my daughter anything like, who the fuck do you think you are to talk about sex to my daughter? Who the fuck are you? And then the wee teacher woman, man, she just buckled straight away. And the thing was like, but it's part of your thing. And I said, no, it's no. I said, I'm telling you, stop fucking
So
doing
when
it.
your kid comes back at
I'll
13
take
years
her out
old,
this
fucking
fucking
pregnant
school.
or something, you know what I mean? Listen,
Aye.
they should be teaching kids about addiction, like cocaine, heroin,
How to
fucking
run a house, Lammy.
safe
How
sex,
to run a
fucking
fucking
importance
house.
of being a family unit and having a dinner table to sit and family values, traditions, no fucking telling primary school kids that they've got to what a transvestite is and what a fucking
Wait,
telling all the Muslim ones that are coming in, Islam Muslims that they're better
I
than
don't
us.
know if I've said this before, Lammy. I don't know if I've told you before, but do you know,
Big up, brother Mark. Big up, brother.
right,
Sorry,
do you
mate.
know in the Hingway system, the Latvian education system, do you know, see when they get to a certain age, they're taught like 2 to 3 days a week. They've got certain days to learn how to run a house, how to deal with debt, how to deal with
Home
this.
etiquette used to be called, mind.
Mate, aye, but we didn't get taught how to fucking.
No,
How
but they didn't
to-
want to teach us. They wanted to teach you boys.
Exactly.
I mean, we got fucked
I
into
couldn't believe it, man. And it was my partner's sister. She had it up in the wall, and I was like, "What's that?" And she explained it to me. I was like, "You're kidding me, man!"
Big up, Gandhi. I was feeling something
But
alarming.
I
I was
couldn't
telling
believe
you.
it, mate. And I was like,
You-
"See, and
Yeah. Hello.
more than Latvia, but it's so far
You cut out there,
behind
Alicia.
morally."
You cut out
I
there,
said,
mate.
"Oh, it's so." Can you hear me?
I can now, but you cut out for like 10, 20 seconds there at the end of whatever you just said that last time.
Aye, no. Basically, Latvia are so like what you would think that Latvia is so far behind Britain economically, but they are
Yeah.
so much forward
No, you know why, mate? Because
morally, mate.
they fuck us with the NHS. It's fucked, right? Now, I'm not going to for a second fucking moan about the NHS because it's better than nothing, obviously. But
Of course.
it's just basically the only reason it's there is for us to say, we get free medical shit and free education. That's not an education, mate. I went at County Count to be selling fucking weed when I was in my teens, I mean, all fucking at school. But
Doris, bro.
see, I was alarmed to. I just heard this on Gypsy Days. I thought there was only about 8 to 10 Sharia courts in London, England. There's fucking 80.
Aye. That's
That's
right.
mental. That's like coming into their country. That'd be like us going to Afghanistan and setting up a British court. As if that's going to work. Come on. Decapitation. Imminent.
Aye. Aye. There's definitely something going to happen, like along their lines shortly. They'll end up being.
Did you know, Hank? Sorry, Bishop.
And it'll test the legal system to their fucking to what they really are.
Right, well, you know my thing about the 2030, the Holy War and that, shouldn't it? But do you know, like, I can't remember what I was going to say. That's right. Why can they not just come out and conform to, like,
Yeah.
right, so, you know what I mean? It's not too much to fucking ask, you know what I mean? Just
No.
behave like we want you to, and that we expect ourselves to, live by our laws. I seen a heartbreaking video one time, right? It was this wee lassie. She was in about maybe her early 20s, maybe older, because once the bird's got a moustache, you're there. To tell them, but she was no, I wasn't funny saying that because of what happened, but all she'd done, like, so she had been having an affair with this guy, right, when she was married. Now, see for a woman to get justice, she needs 4 witnesses, right, independent.
That's right.
witnesses.
That's right.
For a guy, right, so the guy's not getting nothing done to him for cheating with this guy's wife. The wife is ready to get bricked to death, right, with big bricks. And even the guys that are going to fling the bricks or that, to the fair, come on, fucking, we just kick her about for a couple of minutes, and he's like, no,
Aye.
kill her. And she's begging her father not to get killed for it, and you can't, obviously, I'm not going to tell you what happens. Well, needless to say, they're animals, mate. They're fucking inbred, backwards animals.
Aye, definitely, bro.
Sorry, what
You're
I seen that
100%
day was
right.
fucking, what I seen that day was no different to, like, mongrel chimps or, like, fucking gorillas in a zoo that just went mental. They're screaming like monkeys, jumping about,
Well,
beating their chest.
Jimbo the Bulls just hit. That's what I was wanting to fucking talk about. I know, Jimbo. You've hit the nail right in the fucking heat, mate. What do you make of that shit, Lambie?
What? I can't read
China,
it.
right? There's a big kick up the new between China and England, right?
Mhm.
And it's all to do with espionage, right? So they were trying to. It was this minister, this English minister, had basically went and took it to our version of the fucking what would you call it? The Department of Justice that America's got. They took their findings, and what they said was China is the biggest existential threat to our economy and
I've been hearing this all the time, but can I just say something?
Aye.
I've done a wee bit of research in this, right? And like America are like I think is it 20 billion in debt? That's maybe trillion. I don't know, but the China maybe 50. The Chinese are 27 billion in debt too. So, and the Chinese what's it called? The Dun? What's it again? What's it? This currency. It is that they were meant to hit 5%.
I can't hear you, mate. Lammy.
Hey, mate. Sorry, I've been a while. Where did
Can you hear
Lansky
me?
go? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't know what's happening, Lammy. I don't know what's just happened there, but it's I know basically what I was wanting to talk about when I come on, pal, was this China the fucking hell, spit it out. Who's that? Lammy. Can you hear me, guys?
I can hear you, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here, man. This is chugging, I think.
What do you mean?
Right.
I can hear you perfectly.
Well, it's like glitching. Anyway, basically, an English minister, right? I don't know if you know, but the Chinese are building an embassy, a bigger embassy in London, right? Now, basically, what an English minister had got information on certain things about this, right? And they had said they had took it to like the British equivalent of the Department of Justice, right? And told them.
I just got a phone call. There's a hit meeting.
And he
Afghanistan.
He basically told them that they need to look into this, and so they did, and it found out that the Chinese had built a bunker in this fucking embassy, right? That wasn't supposed to be there, right? So it was like a secret bunker kind of thing that wasn't on any of the plan, because for them to build that, the English Hingway they need to look to see what laws and whatnot else for them to be able to build shit like that.
Yeah, man.
They found out it was true. They found out it was true, and basically now there's a lot of information as well tied to that. The Chinese, it's espionage and all that, man, and they took it to the courts. But it's been through out now because of the guy coming out and talking about it when he shouldn't have. but all it's
That's
done
the
is
worst.
leak all this fucking madness, mate. Honestly, it
You know,
just
I
shows
can't
you how
remember.
fucking. I mean, look what happened. Look at Saudi Arabia, what they done with fucking Khashoggi. You know what I mean? All their just information. Do you know what I mean? Totally
Yeah.
fucking kill a guy and cut him up to bits, all because of
Yeah, but the
information.
Mexicans, they're savages and all, but
Fuck guy.
see the Chinese, all right? Well, I can't understand what the Chinese is. Like, you never see any 30-year-old Chinese. They like 30, 40. They're always like
Yeah.
like up to 25 or something. They just go, like, they're 25 for like 20 years and then they just go carambo into like 50-year-olds. It's not like,
Do you know what I think's going to happen there, Jimbo? Right? And I agree with what you're saying there to a certain degree. Ian, I'll get back to yours and now, pal. I think it's going to be a leftist thing that's going to get rid of the Westminster and the government. I think it's all going to be
and it's
put to
called
bits.
Islam.
I think it's going to turn into a left-right thing in Britain.
Can I ask you
and-
something? Right?
Of course you can.
Isn't it a left
Right.
right thing at the moment as it is? Do you know
Yeah.
anybody that's got a sort of down the middle opinion is automatically
Right wing.
yeah,
So-
far right
so
at
what-
that.
So, like, how come all the left wingers, right, that want, the Muslims and all that, and then, like, all that shit, they can turn a blind eye to, like, the women brutality and, like,
Most of them are
like,
getting paid, bro.
Islam's tailor-made for the male, like, there isn't it, like, the female gets nothing out of the Quran, like,
Yep.
nothing.
It's but see because of the females are being that indoctrinated, mate, through years of verbal abuse. And I'm not saying every Muslim's like that, man, because that would be wrong for me saying that. But do you know
I've got
what,
a
mate?
Muslim
See
pal that isn't like
you listen, mate. See if you look at it, right? I don't know if Squirrel or anybody in the chat can agree. See any films that we seen like when we were younger and that depicting a Muslim marriage. What did it show? The man bullying and taking lordship over the woman. That's all I can remember it all. I mean,
I'll
if
tell
you
you
look
one
at
that
fucking,
was, like,
what was that film? Hang with England. Not This Is
This Is
England.
England.
That fucking no, that one. The one with fucking he's a Pakistani. Fair enough.
There's a
He's
great film
no.
about kites. I can't remember what it's called. It's about kites, right? But I can only remember that part. But
But the name of this song, and it's got a guy in it, man, and he's a Pakistani guy, and he goes with a white. He's married to a white lass in Britain, and he owns a chippy. I cannot remember the name of the fucking film, but
Shade
even in
100.
that, oh fuck me, man, that's going to kill me, man. It's a good film,
See what
too.
I meant to say earlier, wish and I forgot, right? Was remember you were going to do that idea outlaw king says.
Yes,
Sorry.
I want to do it, mate. It's just time's fucking me, the new bro.
Well, I'm on a second strike, so fucking I can't go live for a fortnight, so I could help you with that on that shit.
Again?
Aye, this time it's actually for harassment and bullying. You cannot.
I heard
Cannot
Big
do
Bass has lost his channel, too.
Can that? I don't fucking. Can that video where the bees going in the background?
Uh-huh.
Occupational hazard. And all it's got is bees, and then somebody goes, bees. And like, that's it, and it's been done for bullying and harassment.
Fuck's sake.
Multiple strikes, because I put up my
Wishy, have you seen that thing about how they done, like before the Rona, they done a simulation of it? Event 201.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
They've apparently done another thing like that, but this time it's a virus off the internet, you know, like old school. And apparently they're going to have to shut various down to take us all off to get rid of this. That's their next crazy thing they've been going on about in the old Bill Gates circles.
Who's that going on?
Right. In the October before the Rona, so 2019.
I can mind it. I know what you're talking about, darling.
Hopkins School of Medicine, in conjunction with the Bill and Melinda Gates, the Bill and Melinda Gates, whatever it's called, they ran a
Body.
simulation
We'll speak about that in a minute. Sorry, Hen.
on an AI
Just
software,
highlight it.
basically, what would happen if there was an outbreak of a virus, right? And it gave you all these mad predictions. And then, oh, look, that same time as when there was apparently that released in China, it was kicking about it was the military Olympics. And then they started
That's right.
blaming it eventually on the wet market. But that was only after like we were all in lockdown for about 6 months. Oh, where did it
Yep.
come from? Oh, it was the wet market. And at that point, you knew it was
never feel
complete
we
lie.
on that
If that was the
fucking
truth, we'd have viruses or wet markets just about every month, every
Wishy.
week. Crazy.
When have you ever heard of a experimental drug getting past the FCC within 4 years, right? Yeah,
Exactly. We were
mass
always
reduced-
told not to take experimental ones, weren't we, Lammy?
Right. Eh?
Pardon?
Aye, and then they gave us it new. Oh, you need a booster. Oh, there's a different variant. And all this bollocks.
Sammy boy.
All right, what's happening?
Salmon,
He's
son.
up to. All
Yeah,
right,
Sammy.
Lambie.
Salmon,
all
son,
right,
you been
Squirrel.
behaving yourself? You been behaving yourself, son?
Aye, aye.
I
Best
hope you- I
behaviour.
hope your attendance has went up. That's 70%. That's no good. Like, and need your 90. Your 90 and I'll get you the couple of your marks you've been after, right? Salmon.
He's fuck all, man. Fucking
Grafton,
just
bro.
in for the gym. I was a day, aye.
But when he's coming through, anyway, lads.
When is it, David? What's
2
it?
weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
You're
He's
a
good at
fucking
pool.
wanker, by the way. You've doxed me about 6 times on this.
Shut up, you fucking helmet. Who gives a fuck?
Honestly.
It's only your name.
You can't fucking, honestly, don't tell him where a bird's nest is.
Nope. It's still the X, man.
Nah, I'm only waiting you up, Sam.
Just dox me, you fanny.
Your name's Sammy Hamburgers. I'm only calling you Sam.
Yeah, that's your avatar's name, you spud. You're a bit.
No, nothing's actually stuck yet, so I don't really know what to go with. Let's fucking Gabe Owners.
We Lucifer still calls you Gabe.
Where'd you go?
Who?
Sammy, was that just like an imagine? Did I imagine that?
Still here.
Ah, right. It sounded like you faded away there. That's funny.
Right. I want to say something, right? Do you know, have you seen the name of Bazzy's new channel?
No.
Chucky Adla.
What?
That's the name of the guy's channel.
Chucky Arla.
Yep.
Okay then.
You know,
think this-
I can only assume you know what it is.
Not a clue. Something to do with
Right,
Chucky.
well, it was an Irish nationalist kind of statement thing back in the day. The IRA, the provisional IRA, and how
Right,
they were fighting for home rule and that.
Right.
Anyway, Chucky Allah means our day will come.
Right, okay.
That's the Irish kind of the words it. But the thing is, listen, man, a lot of people can get butt hurt over the things, man. The way I see it is, right, would I call my channel that? What the fuck? You know what I mean? I wouldn't come out and write fucking Keith Sepa Rabbit. You know what I mean? It's just something I wouldn't do because that's something that personally myself, I don't want to bring shit like that on here. I want to keep this, see all the bigotry and shit. I want to keep that away from here. I want to keep it up because this should be a free space. This should be somewhere we can go where we can escape the shit and the shitty society that we've got.
Ian's right,
Escape
though.
the madness.
Ian's
Aye,
right. as well.
100%.
Baz Scottish, though, 100% he's Scottish, and he calls people that are still in Scotland traitors, even though he lives in England.
Big Mick Foley.
Yeah, man.
Looks like Mick Foley, doesn't he? Big hardcore champion.
Oh my God, Mick Foley! I've just got his
Not heard
picture
that
in my
name for a
brain.
long
Yeah.
time to know that. Wow.
Did Did you see Sammy Hamburgers get fucked out? Get barred out of Bass's chat?
No.
No. Do you know what he done? He went in, right, and do you know what he wrote? He says, Maggie that goes in and sits with Baz. The woman,
Yeah.
she seems like a nice woman, you know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
Sammy
How you
was
doing,
eating
Flabber?
wine. Aye. Sammy had went on straight away and said, like, just was trying to get a carry on a wind up when Sam goes like that. Maggie has smelly feet. And they fucking blocked him for it.
Oh, wow. That's terrible behaviour.
Maggie
Getting
has smelly
a
feet.
silly comment
Fuck
like
me.
that. I wouldn't suggest.
But he's up to anyway.
Fuck all, mate. Just sitting here talking a lot of quiche and just trying to fucking. There, Squirrels tell me something I'm actually going to go and I'm going to look into as well. A wee bit more about.
What's that?
Fuck all to do with you nosy bastard. No, Squirrel was telling us about what was it again?
Right, so they've done a simulation before the Rona.
Aye, that's it.
And they've done the same thing again, but this time it's about like the internet and reasons why to close it down.
Yep.
All right.
They're talking money disappearing and stuff. It's
Is it the old firm this weekend, aye?
I don't know, mate.
Oh, don't say that, mate.
I don't
Fucking-
know, is it? I've
No,
not got a fucking clue. I've
No,
just heard
it's
people
not.
talking about football. What? The old firm anyway.
No, is it no 2 weeks away or 3 weeks away, bro?
Maybe I'm
Because
wrong.
Stephen Smith's taking this game this weekend. But
Right.
this is just what I think is going to happen. I think that Muscat is going to be the manager, and they're going to leave it until Muscat's available on December the 1st. That's what I think is going to happen.
It's done.
Sue Natalie's sister's man, he works in the airport, and he was saying, see, anything that really happens, he's Ranger staffed as well. Anything that really happens, he says, he sees anybody at the airport, and he seen that was yesterday when he came into work. He said about Sean Dykes. So
Aye.
you can, I don't know, maybe he was in talking. I've not got a clue, but he usually message and says whatever. But who knows?
Aye. Do you know something, Jimbo? I know I'm jumping between fucking hangmies here. Jimbo, I totally agree with you. I wouldn't say it's the biggest problem. I think the problem at hand now is obviously immigration. But that what you're talking about, mate, is a world thing. 100%, mate. Because once these digital IDs come in and they're able to pass it, that's the floodgates opened, because that's basically human free speech, human, your movements and where you go, and then it's the restrictions start. You've not made enough money this year to be able to travel to France, and you can't go there because you didn't do this and you didn't do that, and you've not been a good at this and good at that. You know, that's what they do in China. See your social credit score, isn't it?
Yep.
They just fuck it. You and to build up your social credit score, man, you need to jump through so many fucking hoops. It's unreal. China is unfucking real, and they're talking about
You know,
classism.
limited in how many kids you can have in China and all that.
Aye,
They
aye.
were, yeah. I don't think you are
See
now.
that-
I think they've actually relaxed that.
See, do you know something, by the way? Right?
The horny wee
See-
buggers are there, weren't they?
Aye. Well,
Horny
listen,
wee men.
I don't know if you've seen it, right? But apparently, now they said that China, they estimated China's going to have X amount of billion people by a certain date. Do you know that's all supposed to be lies?
Probably.
Do you know China have been putting out that they've got all these people, and it was all lies for years. Apparently, there's something like fucking 200 or 300 million under what they're saying.
Fuck's sake.
Probably, 'cause I mean,
And that was a woman. That was an economist from fucking China that said that. Don't get me wrong, she stays in UK now, but it's been the biggest fucking lie. Tell to so. You know what I mean?
I know this is random as fuck, but do you know what? Soon all my days, I've never actually seen a Chinese guy in a porno. Never. Never have I seen a chinky guy.
That's because you've never went down that road for.
Oh my fucking
No.
god!
You've never actually seen like the guy. Fair dues, you've seen birds and stuff, but you've never seen the guy.
Listen, I've got one for you, right? What would your Chinese man's porno name be?
I have no idea.
That's a thinker. I'd need to think of that.
I know one. Hung low.
Right.
What's his favourite tea? The creamy some young guy.
Oh, that's you fucking played that joke and repeat, man, for about 20 years, you cunt.
I know, man. I know. That's fuck. I mean, that was a random fucking question. Fu King, aye.
Well, I've got a really bad one, but I'm not even going to say it on live. Like, no chance.
When are you getting back to the gym?
Me?
Aye.
I need a bit of motivation, to be honest with you, bro.
Aye, everybody's been asking for you.
I'll need to find the motivation again, mate. The new man with the vegan's fucking teething head out now, bro. You know what I mean? Our wee Miss Red Raw, she had a fever this morning and that's what it was. It was her mouth.
Fuck's sake.
Right, Joker, will you clip me a cunt? Aye, mate, I'll need to get back. And hit. That's what I'm going to need to do, mate, is get back and hit the bag again. But I'll need to get myself fucking in some form of shape. Bro. And to be honest with you, mate, I actually want to put weight back on. But I don't
You're a
want to
fat
lose
bastard.
it. I'm not a fat cunt, you fucking idiot.
You're about 19 stone, you fat cunt.
I'm fucking 17, you.
I wear clothes off.
I'm actually... He's a cheeky bastard, isn't he, Squirrel?
Yes, I.
Nah, what the fuck? I wish I could put the weight on. Honestly, I can't put weight on. I'm fucked. I don't know what it is. But I think it's just with working and stuff like that. I don't know, like anything you eat, I eat like fuck to. I eat constantly. I just can't put weight on.
What I eat a day.
It's ridiculous what I eat. It's fucking
I know.
sickening.
You're fucking, and you're built like a fucking back end of a pound note and all, you cunt.
I wouldn't go that far, but
Terrible.
Jimbo, me and Sammy have had a few of them. Do you know that Sammy smashed me in the face with something when Sammy was younger? Yes, and you know what Sammy done to one of my friends as well? He sprayed fucking fly repellent in my mate's eye, who 6 months before it had just went through a fucking operation in his eye. Oh, there, a game of pool.
For fuck's sake.
aye, look,
Sammy's
Sammy's
got the evil shit in him.
Squirrel.
Aye.
I got 2 years ago. We used to the work used to have like 5-a-sides, and we used to play every. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? And I came out. I was late for the. I was working a different shift, so I came out of the taxi, and he's Wishy's raging with me because I'm late, and I sees all the boys outside the sports centre. So I had an apple in my hand. So I was like, I'll chuck the apple, hit it off the sign, and put it over like 10 people, and I chucks the apple, and fucking like Wishy's like talking to other boys, getting the money out of him to pay the fitbar. And the apple just keeps on dipping and dipping and dipping and dipping. He turns round and I smacks him right in the fucking head with the apple, Must have been about 100 years away.
It was the
Chasing
face.
around cars and all that.
It was right round the face. It was right in the mush. I got it. I was fucking
Good
eating
stuff.
apple for about a week.
Oh wow.
Oh, that was a belter. That was a belter. Aye. It's not just that. See the amount of people that was standing and all. Squirrel, young guys, young impressionable guys, you know, and I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be writing a fucking dish. Oh, I lost my shit that night, man. I
It was
lost
a
my
mean
shit.
short one, yeah.
Aye. Outlaw.
Make
He
sure
probably
it's
did, mate.
with Sammy.
Outlaw. He probably did, mate. That wouldn't surprise me. Sam's the type of cunt that man would have probably
Yeah.
spat in my fucking bolognese and that.
It's teabagged you.
See,
Aye.
I can't see the chat. How do I see the chat?
Hit comments on
Up
StreamYard.
in the right hand corner, they should say comments, bro. Comments are private chat. Am I right?
Yeah.
Ah, see, aye, that's me.
Aye.
See ya. I'm thick as shit when it comes to stuff, honestly.
So am I, mate. So
I've
am
got a
I.
fucking
Yeah,
clue.
you're not bad at the videos you make, though.
Do you know what? I've got about 4 or 5 sitting there just waiting to go. But I've no idea. I don't know who. I could change them and put them with different people, but I'll wait and see.
Mhm.
No, you're
what's
waiting for
happening.
people to fall into a trap, aren't you? Or you're waiting for somebody to say something wrong, then you just go bang.
Aye, definitely. Aye. Watching for the drama.
Aye.
Playing
Aye.
at him. Hi,
You
Alex.
can't handle the scandal.
The scandal.
Aye.
It's terrible.
Get out of the kitchen.
How do you
It's
know
a
I'm
bit
in the
sexist.
You're never
No.
in the kitchen, you cunt.
Okay, and how do you know I'm there? That's dodgy.
Excuse me. That's lies, and you know that's lies. Because when me and you when Mum used to go on holiday, I done the cooking and you done the ironing. So don't talk shit.
Yeah, iron.
It was a double effort, by the way. Especially if we were going out. We're going to the pub or what. He would go and do all the ironing and I would rustle us up some food.
Cooking doesn't qualify, bro. You don't qualify to be a cook if fucking you're making toast, you cunt.
Make toast.
Fucking toast for your dinner
Sally toast, mate.
4 times a day.
Listen, you are a
Sure.
fucking what's known as a microwave connoisseur, you cunt. Samuel's fucking culinary. Sam's culinary delights and his thing is what you would call something you would get out of a fast food thing. I don't know, maybe a
Service
rolling
station.
doner meat. You know what I mean? That's fine dining at Sam. Rolling doner meat with cheese.
Oh, that's well posh. Is that the premium version? Aye.
Aye.
I've been eating it for the last few nights, too. Just fucking ordering shite off you just eat. Fucking been murder.
What, you've been getting a minority to bring you your dinner? That's terrible, mate.
My number for Just Eat is 69. And so every time I go to the door, the wee boy's like, what's your number? What's your number? I'm like, 69. He just smiles at me. He's just a dirty wee bastard. I'm getting that way with a phone. See, when you phone a delivery now, see, even if you don't go in your sicky chicken and fucking McDonald's shit, like you phone the kebab shop or whatever, I'm getting that way where I'm asking Natalie to phone it for me because they've heard my voice too much. So I'm like, do you want to phone that? I don't want to fucking talk to that cunt. We're near enough in first name terms now. That's how bad it's got.
That's happening. That's so funny.
Come on.
100%, mate. That's what I was brought up like anyway. Outlaw. Cheese and beans were fine dining to me, mate, when I was younger.
Cheese and beans.
But I've never.
That is popular.
I'll be honest with you, Squirrel. Right, I have never seen MD meat eat as much in my life as him.
Really?
No, I kid you not. At one point I was double the weight of him, right? Double the weight of him, and he was still eating double what I was eating in a day. He's got a really, really high metabolism,
Oh,
really
well,
high.
Fuck knows how it. I don't know how I haven't put weight on. Honestly, it's fucking wild.
It's not that you have put weight on now.
Nah,
you
I
know
know,
what I mean?
but like it's
Your
like anything I
body's
eat, I
formed
just
it.
seem to fucking. I don't know. I've no belly or that. Fuck
Well,
knows.
Exactly, man. You're a fucking jammy wee bastard, man. Shut up about
It's
it.
not, because it can be difficult if you do actually want to put weight on and you're just burning it off.
It's to work. Work kills me. Like we're working, and then because of what I do at work, it's like the calories I must burn off in a day is fucking crazy. But
Aye,
it's
Jim. And the rest, Jim.
Membership at your work, basically.
aye, that's it.
But see the
There's not much you
disparity
can do.
these days. See with money and that, the disparity, and as you look, man, it's roughly over the last 3 years, it's nearly 21% inflation, right? And if you look at your wages, you're not getting 21% back. You're lucky if you've had 10% back. You're lucky if you've had 8% back in pay rises, whatnot else, man.
See, with the pay
And then-
rises, if you technically look at it, mate, every year we're taking pay cuts because of the rise in inflation. Do you know what
Yep.
I mean?
Yep, that's exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
Well-
man, it's crazy as fuck.
Well, in my work, we had a really slow start to the year, and there was like 5-6 months that was possibly going to go under, but they managed to pull out of it, and overtime's back and whatnot else. But I know this is running about wage negotiation times, and I know for a fact they're going to say to us, "Yous are getting nothing this year. We've nothing to give you because of the start of the year." But when they say that, I will actively at that point just hand my notice in at that point there and then. That's I'm done.
What is it you do, Squirrel?
I'm a postie, mate.
All right,
She's,
cool. Fucking decent money on that game.
Ah, well, you'd think, but the way that
Aye,
they
I was going to say that there privately.
fucking we're almost in line with minimum wage.
I couldn't honestly this is no bad this day do that, but I actually couldn't work for two because I've been working for myself for maybe about 20 years now. I couldn't get back to working for anybody. It's just
It's got a truck license, HGV.
no me.
No.
It's just the money. It's like assuming you're used to like a certain amount of money all the time.
Job like they were doing the same job as me, right? And they've just moved departments to actually doing the HGV driving, and the difference is night and day. They do like 2 runs and then they get away home.
Yes.
And they're paid phenomenal money out. It's pretty wild. Like at least 12
their
grand.
own.
Like what?
Aye, their own between like 15 and a half and 17 quid an hour.
21 pounds an hour if you're doing the night shift plus a supplement.
Aye.
What that for?
It's
What you own an hour?
Pardon?
What you? No, I'm talking
You're
to
up
Wishes.
there.
What you own an hour?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you what I'm on an hour on here. I could get me hung in the work, I can't.
Aye, man, because somebody else will be getting the same as you. Like,
Do you know something? See when the guys in the work come up and say to me, man, they're like, "What you on an hour?" I'm like, "Same as you, mate."
That's the best way, isn't it?
I've heard back from that. I've been doing the thingy from. I'll pass on the details because it's something you could do your end, and that's way better money than you're perhaps on at the moment, and nowhere near as half a hard graft. Be slightly different, but the money is good because the person that's just moved departments, you don't get to do the driving test until you turn up. And put it this way, he wasn't coming back to the office if he wasn't getting the driving job. He was away somewhere else. So he's passed the details on to a couple of us and adamant that we get out the same. But I've already lined something up anyway. So
I hope you get it, Hen. I hope you go for it, darling.
It's waiting on start date now. Like I said, that was something. Me and the lassie I used to work with, she applied for something similar, The only thing with her is she needed to get some sort of driving thing for the side of what she wanted to do. And it was one of those ones where you apply it like Christmas time and you didn't hear nothing till like April. And then they're like, oh, the training doesn't start till August, blah, blah. So what it's been waiting about, eh?
See, I don't get like too early money. Like, see, because you work for yourself, if you've got like a job on, you need to do the job, and then you get paid your money.
Yeah.
But it's fair dues. Can't complain, but it's fucking soul destroying. Like I suppose nobody's supposed to enjoy work, didn't they? So
Nah, man.
I feel as if that's all a day's work. Work,
Tell me about it.
come home, do the same shit each and every day.
Yep. It's the monotony that gets me, mate. The monotony.
Yeah.
And see
That's it.
if something different comes in, mate, I jump out of the tap of it simply because it's something different. And that's not a word to a lie.
Getting excited for your hole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have said some fucked up shit on here tonight, boy.
I would speak like this on the phone to you, you know I would.
I'm telling my mama. I'm telling my mom.
That's the way I'd speak normally, you know that.
Wee Bella will fucking scalp your arse.
My mom's like eyes out the scheme, isn't she? Fucking wee gossip cunt, isn't she? No joke, my mom would fucking... My mum gets a story, then she runs with it, didn't she?
Would clear up YouTube, aye. Andy Secret knows who the... Oh, yeah, man. The seagull. Oh, aye, we all know who the seagull is, man. Fucking right.
You there, Gav?
See, aye. I'm just coming up because like Secret Squirrel knows who the seagull is. Gandhi's pumping her, eh?
What? No, nah. I hope he's gave her all his change, man.
He's taking her money off her like fucking. She got £3.50 for fucking the Victoria Hospital yesterday. I got told, eh?
Here, Gav, somebody told you the Terminator in the chat earlier on because you said, I'll be back, right? And somebody called you the Terminator and I said, no, his name's the Sperminator. That's your fucking Gav. Gav is a Sperminator. Listen, 2 weeks time, bro. 2 weeks time, Gav.
Aye, brand new, man. Weekends, eh? 2 weekends away.
Aye,
brilliant.
But you still coming up?
No, fucking checking out early though, Gav. You know, you got to wait a bit on me, mate.
Oh, definitely,
exactly.
man. It's not the same without the squirrel. It's not the same without the squirrel. We'll just need to get the seagull along, or all. The squirrel and the seagull.
Right.
Whereabouts is it we're going, like?
Fuck those Sammy, pal.
Right.
Wherever we land.
We went the last time.
Aye.
That was in Fairmont.
We Demi just jump on a train and just going through, like, aye.
We can jump on a train or I can get us dropped off, and the wee you said she'd drop us off on the way back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ideal. That's ideal, man.
Sammy, you're even putting a Fife accent on for the occasion, man. I'm impressed here.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
See, I'm one of the cunts, Gav, mate.
Oh,
see
yeah.
when you...
Gav. So this cunt, he's the worst cunt. So wishy. He goes to Northern Ireland for fucking 2 days and he comes back Irish. That's the type of cunt he is. No joke. Anywhere he goes, see if he was up there for 2 days, he'd be come back speaking, oh, I'm doing like, hey. That's what he's like.
Yeah, you've got to instantly disappear and never be seen again. He's been watching too much Indiana Jones as a bairn.
Do you know, see when all the Polish guys come out like for Poland to start working in Scotland, like the first influx of them, well, I was put in charge of them and to figure out who was worth and who wasn't. right? And then I was talking to him, but I was talking to him in like broken, like Scottish, going, "Hi, how are you?" Right? And I was actually coming home at night and talking like that to my fucking family.
Ah, fuck.
I was coming home and talking like, that. Yes, we will do.
Yes, I love you,
Well, what
remember-
were you in Nigeria? Were you in Nigeria with you? Yes, we will do.
Yes, we will do. Yeah, I was going to come up. I was going to say, Gav, mate, I could have done the, you know, the just to keep the typical Scottish accent, you know, the Sean Connery one, you know, the yes,
Yeah.
yes, much really. That's Sammy's sexual voice. See, when he's making love, that's the noise he says. That's how he talks.
Hello there,
Right,
pretty
didn't-
lady.
What? Well,
Does
okay,
anybody
how
want
you
a
know this?
peanut?
How you know this about your brother? I don't want to know that. Like,
Gav, you used to have his ear at the door for years.
yeah, he was taking tips, Sammy, writing them down and that.
Aye,
No,
aye, definitely.
let's get it
Sammy
right.
was
It was a glass. It was a glass at the wall.
Aye, Sammy was telling me he found your notepad. He was quite impressed. He was quite impressed with your book. By the way,
Oh.
Jimbo, I am in Denmark, bro. I'm in Denmark,
What?
Copenhagen.
Really?
You in the Copenhagen, like yes.
Oh, I'm not Copenhagen.
Is it no dear as fuck out there, Gav?
I don't care. I've never been there.
I'm what too. Much is it?
Oh, you had that bootleg in Dunker there, Gav.
I was Sammy, I was buying that. Like,
Aye, same here, man. Put my 2 feet in right enough.
I'm going to Romania next month, though. I'm going to Romania
oh,
for a
you
week.
getting married or something, eh?
We'll see. I'm not discounting it, Squirrel. I'm not discounting it.
Terrible behaviour.
Gav, you'll get kept out there for the breed. They'll just tie you up, man, and use you as a breeding bull or something like that, man.
Loads of wee fucking ginger hadgies, man. Ginger hadgies.
It was down Uruguay, Sammy. It was down Uruguay, you know, that long ago, playing football down at the sports centre, down at the Ravenscraig.
Alright, who is it you play for, Gav?
Just recovery teams and that, fucking. But with street soccer, I don't know if you've heard of them.
Aye, I have, aye.
We do stuff with them. We were at Ravenscraig. We were at the pits. They're no far from Buchanan bus station.
Alright, aye.
All right. Townhead.
We used to play there, didn't we?
Aye, Townhead, man. Townhead
Aye.
boys. Townhead, aye.
Townhead. Aye, that's the one we used to play at. So,
Aye. Where was it? Whereabouts in the park do you play, Gav?
Right back in the dressing room. Nah,
actually,
I play up
Sammy
front
was going
now.
to say that to you.
I either play like fucking sweeper or up front. 'Cause I've not got the legs anymore, but I've still got that football heat. No, I've not done for a while, man. I used to like walk in circles and shit like that for a few years. That's where I stopped playing, like mad zigzags. Folk are like, I can't. Is he trying to do these skills or is that fucking?
Right, Gav.
I'm retired to football now, man. I used to play centre back and I could play centre midfield as well, but I was a moaning bastard, honestly. I think the minute I walked off the park to like, I was like a different guy, but I was a pure wanker on the park.
I used to be too. I used to be as well, man. I
That's
hated
a
getting
will to
beat.
win. That was what it was.
Aye.
It's a will to win.
Aye,
Yeah.
100%.
Man.
I still
I
didn't
don't know
like
bad
getting
with
beat.
it.
Done to me one night, Gav.
Eh?
Do you know what he done? Do you know what he done to me one night? He called me a malicious name on the park. A malicious name. And
Gav, he was having
I
a fucking
react-
stinker. Honestly, he was terrible. Do you know what? He's got a one day left foot too. It's like a fucking hammer. The minute he hits the ball, it goes about fucking 300 mile an hour. But anything else, he's like a hutchie bus turning. Anything else is shite.
Hutchie bus.
He is. He's fucking slow as fuck. But he's just got that big hammer on his left foot.
He's a big hammer.
Fuck's sake.
Aye, like the fucker punched me and broke my jaw. Fucking broke my jaw. I was trying to get the ref to send him off, and they wouldn't send him off. Playing in our team today was fucking useless. Same as well have went off.
On the same team.
Aye, we were, mate. We were, mate. The referee just looked at me after I'd fucking belted him. I'd lost it, mate. The brain had went, mate. I'd lost it. The anger that I'd missed went right over, man. And he turned round and he was like, "Dude, you're a fucking wido, right?" But his jaw was literally
What's hanging like fuck?
You're fucking wido.
He phoned me the next day guilty as anything. You alright? You alright? I'm like, I'm alright. Fucking could barely speak. I was holding my jaw together the rest of the game. I think that's the quietest I've been on a football park.
Holding my jaw together.
I fucking hold it together the rest of the game.
Aye. You're a wido. And you should have seen the shit I got off my fucking sisters, mate, when I went home.
Oh, yeah.
That was worse than what he gave me. I got worse than what he gave me, man. Honestly. Brothers don't fight. I was like, called me a spastic. Well.
So I turned them into one rap.
Jaw's not been right since.
Aye. Listen, guys, I've thoroughly enjoyed this, but I'm going to hit it in the head because I've got a long day tomorrow, guys.
No worries,
But
mate.
listen, guys, thanks so much again for coming up. Sammy boy, cheers for coming up.
Oh,
my man.
anybody's. Yeah, I'll catch you
Much
later on, Gav.
appreciated,
See you later
bro.
on, Squirrel.
Cheers for
Sammy.
coming up.
Squirrel, wish you honestly pleasure as always, my man. I'll see you in a couple of weeks,
Yes,
you and
give me
Sammy,
you-
and
Catch you
Squirrel.
later. See you later.
Speak to you in a bit, Gavino.
Gimbo, brilliant, my
Respect.
pal, Friday, and all the usual ones. Everyone, he's about missed your name. GC, our Squirrel. Our Squirrel's is basically like a co-host now. So I'll speak to you about that, Squirrel, and you can. I'll give you a moderating spanner here, and you can do what you want with it. But everybody, thanks again, and Squirrel, darling, you have a good night, pal. Sammy, take care, bro. Gabby, take care. Well, everybody, I just want to say thanks very much. It's much appreciated, everybody that's came in. Thoroughly enjoyed it, guys. Take care. Hope you have a good weekend. I'm every day one live in the afternoon over the weekend. So, you all have a nice day. Take care, guys.